One take, NBA one take. This is one take for your head. This is NBA one take for your brain. August 5th, 2019. You can subscribe to me exclusively on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, as well as Snapchat and Instagram, IGTV, as well as my page on Facebook. It's NBA One Take. For all your latest NBA content and news. Now, two things. Well, first thing I gotta give congrats to DRAYMOND Green getting a 4-year, $100 million extension with the Golden State Warriors. Now, people are a little upset about this, saying, oh, he don't deserve the money. Oh, no, I think the Warriors are letting know, listen, rewarding you for your services and everything. DRAYMOND Green is still a good player. I wouldn't say great player, but he's still a good player. He's I could say, Ray Lewis of the defense, but not like a prime Ray Lewis. You could say like Ray Lewis when, his last year, when he was there communicating and just not the greatest athlete, with age and attrition and everything like that, but just a great communicator. And I feel that's what DRAYMOND Green does right now. Can he win another Defensive Player of the Year? Yeah, he can. So I feel the Warriors are making, securing a big three, per se, is Curry, Clay, and Draymond. Their core. And so what they relate to doing and let the fans know. And the fans, Dub Nation, would say that's their core, and even with Kevin Durant leaving, I think they signify that that's their core, that's their guys. That's the guys they drafted, that's the guys they built. That's what the fans know, they love them. So, and look, average of $25 million a year. That for an all-star player, that's somewhat is kind of like the going rate for like a necessarily. You can't just go by points per game, but his impact, just offensively and defensively, is like a 20-point score. So with that money, that's okay. That's okay. It's almost like can be a discount, because I was hearing things like Draymond was possibly going to get more than that. They was telling me he was about to get, he took in almost $25 million less. Yeah, from other teams. So teams would have paid for that. Yeah, teams like Chicago, it would have been some teams that was going to pay for that. Just to bring and take their team to another level. You know what I'm saying? So, he returned. And now we gotta see where this is gonna take Golden State, because Golden State, it looks like they got their feet set in on getting Clay back healthy, implementing D-Lo in their offense, and with the other guys that they have on the roster, try to make a real run. And I'm one of the guys that say, listen, if all breaks through, I think they could go to the finals, and I think they possibly go win a championship. And where that's gonna put them at, as a dynasty, as a team. Well, I already said, if they win a championship this year, they are clearly possibly the second best dynasty of all time, behind my '80s Los Angeles Lakers. I will put them over the Bulls. I will. But I wouldn't put them over the Lakers. But that's hearsay. That's how I feel. But on another note, okay, John Wall, Jimmy Wall, that's my boy. But he came out and was talking about his contract, that people say he didn't deserve it. Of course he deserves a contract. John Wall's when healthy is a top 4 point guard in this league. Okay, people talking about his off-season acumens, not really committed too much to the game, question things, you know, he's out with the Achilles and the mystery about how he hurt himself, as he's going to miss the whole next season. And though he has some stuff to say also about Bradley Beal. You know, Brad's not going anywhere or whatever. Listen. You say whatever you can say about John. John is a great player. And he's one of the best in the game players. I could say, you know, top 20 or so. When healthy. Because his impact on the offense and defensively can't be questioned. He's one of the great point guard shot blockers we got in this game. And it's not like, listen, he's been out the first round damn near more times than they're supposed to be. Say what you want to say about the Eastern Conference, but he's not a one and done. When he's healthy, they're not a one and done team. Every single time they went to the second round, he's been healthy. Anytime they lost the first round, he's been out. He's been hurt. But so John Wall deserved that deal. And for him to defend it, it's crazy. And then him saying that championships is not everything to him. And it shouldn't be. See, the thing about it, I said something on this last post, that about media and everyone wants to make that perception about what is needed to be successful. What is needed to be great? Listen, championships is not everything. But Michael Jordan, so it's going back to Jordan, because Jordan did it. Jordan put it out there as a manifest to everything. And him being the greatest player of all time, that's the bar. So the sports media made that the bar across every single sport. Possibly not baseball per se, because you could be considered the greatest and don't have the most rings. There's great baseball players. I have one that's been dynasty and multiple, but they're not considered the best. So think besides baseball, football, they put that too. Tom Brady is considered the greatest football player ever because how many rings he got. So it's out there. And who's the best, who's the greatest of all time? And John Wall is saying, listen, it's not about rings. He wants to leave his legacy, but doesn't want to base it on championships. And that's true. Shouldn't base it on championships. But that's what you're trying to allude to get to when people want to say certain things. Not understanding, man. It's a lot more to the game. Especially becoming a professional, making a lot of money, and winning championships. They try to base that and infiltrate and say certain things. Like John Wall even says. I'm glad he did say it. They can just question his heart and everything. It's almost like Kevin Durant. Durant got the championship that he felt he thought he needed to validate. It didn't validate anything for him. The process of being in Golden State and everything was good enough for him. When he won a championship, it's like, okay, this is it, yeah. It's different for different types of people. LeBron wins the championship in Miami, it was about damn time. He wins it in Cleveland, he's crying. Shaq wins his first championship, he's crying. Michael wins it, he's crying, he's on the floor holding the ball, everything. People got different views of winning the championship. Magic Johnson won his first championship, he hugging, kissing everybody, he loves it. Kareem wins his first championship in Milwaukee, he gets it, he's just, okay, it's something, but not everything for everyone. Certain people feel it's a little different, you know? Kobe Bryant, he didn't cry for any of the championships, even the two he won without Shaq. You know? Same with Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan wins the championship. The other guy's crazy happy. He's like, okay, yeah, he raised the thing up with Dave Robinson at the Garden, but it was like, okay. It's different for different people. Dirk wins it, same with him. People wasn't crying. Kevin Garnett, they won it in Boston. Yeah, he's crying. He's emotional. He's going crazy. Anything possible. Screaming to his lungs, man. It means difference for different people. And when John Wall says that, that's the same with him. I feel if John Wall ever wins a championship, I don't think that he will bust down in tears crying about it. He won't. You know? It's about the journey sometimes, man. It's about the journey. This is Pretty Boy Laker, overtime edition, and I'm out.